We're going to start with the bad guy inside your closed guard is up in posture. He will then do whatever offensive he wants to try to do. Your job as the good guy, break him down, break his posture down, get to control, start to do one of those attacks. Any of those. Be aware, we're going to have weapons into play, or we're going to have striking, or both. We'll talk about that in just a second. I want the defender, I want the bad guy to be playing this at about 20, 30, 40% resistance. Okay? The goal is that we're helping the good guy get better, not, hey, you suck, look what I just did to you. Okay? There is a time and a place for that. Right? Let's say that we do this all day long. We spend 4 or 5 hours and we drill it and rep it and get through some training drills. And then I go, okay, final half hour, now it's full bore. Okay? Then we test it. Maybe put on a little paddings, put on a mouthpiece, whatever. But that's not what, right now we're still developing the skill set. We're still developing the techniques. So we need to be able to win. We need to still be able to actually succeed in applying it. Otherwise, we're not going to learn it. Okay, so the bad guy, you're trying to attack. You're trying to get the knife out. You're trying to get the gun out. You're trying to stab him. Maybe you're trying to punch him. But again, that 20, 30, 40% resistance. Okay. Couple fine points about weapons and dealing with them. Couple things. Knife. I'm actually more scared of the knife in an entanglement than I am the gun. Let's do the gun first. So, first of all, if there's any chance of having weapons into play, if you believe it, if you felt it, if you just think it's a possibility, which you should think it's a possibility at all times, I'm paying attention. The best, what's the best escape from a submission hold there is?
Tap out.
No, that's the worst. That's the worst. What's the best?
Go to sleep. Like going to fight.
What's the best escape from a triangle choke?
Stand up.
Don't be there.
Avoid it, yeah.
Avoid it. Exactly. Avoid it. It's the same thing with weapons. My best anti-weapon strategy is to not let them be deployed. Keep them there. So he goes for the weapon. Let's stick it in your pants.
No, it's already in there.
Oh, okay. Oh, you're strapped. Whoa. So for whatever reason, again, because I'm monitoring the arms, I'm paying attention to what's going on. I see him go for that weapon. The main thing I want to do is not let that happen. Don't let it be deployed. If I have to take one hand, if I have to take two, if I have to smash him, maybe we're going to be stuck like this, but at least the weapon's not going to come out. It's much easier to deal with everything. You see it? If I can block his hand into that position, awesome. Okay? Let's say you screwed up. That goes for gun, knife, screwdriver, broken beer bottle, whatever the weapon is. Don't let it be deployed. All right, so it's deployed. Bring it up. Gun. Here's the thing with the gun. I need to monitor the gun itself, because what's the dangerous end of the gun? A tiny little hole right there. Where do I not want that hole to be? Pointed at me. This is bad. This, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it sucks, the blast, believe me, I've been at point blank range, it's not fun, but that's not gonna kill me. This isn't gonna kill me, this isn't gonna kill me, this is really, really bad. Okay, so my whole goal, the gun's out, is I need to avert the muzzle. And it's better to do it with the gun, right? Because I can control this, but exactly. But I do this, he pointed at me. Okay, all I have to do is avert the muzzle. And at the same time, that's number one. That's the primary threat. I have to deal with the primary threat. But at the same time, while that's going on, I still need to be doing what? What's one of the principal concepts we talked about?
Get away.
Nope, before that.
Controlling.
No, after that. Attack.
The hand
Attack. Don't stay here. The longer I'm here, the more time he has to get into place. So I'm here, I'm keeping it out, I'm keeping it out, I'm keeping it out, I'm keeping it out. Great. This is a much better position to deal with that than being stuck somewhere else. Okay? So keep the muzzle averted, deal with the weapon, great. But as soon as you can, start to attack. Okay? So gun, control the gun, avert the muzzle.
I'm good.
Oh, I hate the knife. The knife is a little bit more problematic. The reason is because I can't do this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anybody understand why this is probably a bad choice?
It hurt a little bit.
It's not. So I've got to do this, but this doesn't give me as much control over what the weapon does. And the thing is, it doesn't matter whether it's pointed at me or here. It can still happen. It can be pointed not at my head. That sucks. He starts jamming in and severing the femoral artery. Awesome, right? This sucks. So with the knife, I need to control the hand, and then my whole goal is to keep this from as far away from his torso as possible. If I can do that with one hand, great. If I have to do two, fine. If I have to go more and really, really stretch away, get that arm away, because his leverage is worse here. If he goes here,
I'm strong here.
right, let's say, oh, I'm going to break his posture down.
Good job.
Great. And then he does the mixer. Stand on my gut. Right? Not good. It doesn't take, maybe he doesn't even know it. Maybe he's not even trying to do that.
Seriously,
But I do this, now we're struggling. Oh. Okay, so this out here, that's why I would prefer not to deal with any weapon. But firearm might be a little bit better in this situation. Okay? So if it's out, hold the hand, the limb, and stretch the arm away.